their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the Cleveland Browns. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Second and 12 at the 23-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Who that? Who that?
Hey, lock it. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Quick that, quick that.
Look at me. Door, door. Shoot.
Operating from the gun, Barnes. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down, New York.
Ready, set. Here's the Mike. Going 58's the Mike.
Watch the curl. Watch the curls.
Slam, slam, slam. X3, 218, chop it.
Hey, check 24.
Fournette, a first down carry. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Go, go. Hey. We got 3. We got 3. 3 down. 3 down. 58's the Mike. Hard.
Hey, let's get that ball, Dean. Let's get that ball right here.
Watch twist. Watch the twist.
Here's second and 8. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. DJ Chark. His 11th touchdown of the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game.
The score, Jets 7, Browns nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The 1.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, first and 10 at their own 18.
Hurry. I got you. Shift. Watch this. Pistol.
And to give this time to the tailback. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13.
Real. Hey, 58 is a Mike. Hey, Zoo.
Let's go tight end. Let's go right here now.
Mayfield off the play fake. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And it's third down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Check 25. Run. Back.
From the gun, Mayfield. He finds Beckham, complete. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. They'll run it now out of the gun. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Pull it together. Check nickel.
Check 13. Real. 13.
On third down, Mayfield. Flushed out right. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
180.
58 to Mike.
So we got man.
58 to Mike, 58.
Hurry. 6 man. Hey, alert 33. Girls, check girls.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield is going to find his running back. It's complete. Give him 6 on the play, and it's a second down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Here I come again.
Hey, 58 is a Mike. Going 58 to the Mike.
Mayfield now. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the out. He's playing really well.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Kill. Pilot, 64, weak.
Whip. Watch the whip. Shift. Check 3.
Gone. Hey, Foxtrot. You're fire.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25. This quarterback now already at 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you.
Hey, Haywood.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. I got wide.
From the gun, Barnes. And he's got his man on the out route. And I think the ball's out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll... He's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
Watch that. Regular. Check.
Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. Now Mayfield lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
3rd and 12.
180.
Mike. Watch the pass. Here we go.
Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert.
Check.
Hurry. Pistol.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he will be out of bounds on what will wind up being the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Watch the screen.
Hey, Sam off. Shift.
He's crashing.
Leo. Yep.
Back to throw. Barnes. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Break.
Going 58 to the mic. Army.
Topper. Hey, Delta.
58, boys. 58. 58 is Mike. All right. Here we go. Let's go, V. Let's go. Hey, let's get this. 58's the mic.
Bravo.
58's the mic.
You better bring it. Look. Squeeze. I'm letting you know right. Rock it.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. DJ Chark, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Jets will extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
180. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
58, boys. 58. 58 is Mike.
Y'all not ready. Point it right. Point it right. Point it right. Hurry. Hey, Echo.
To Mike. Tackles. Hatchet.
I got you.
On 2nd and 12, Mayfield eluding the pressure right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Hurry.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. It's caught. Beckham. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 43.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
You don't want none. Hurry. You don't want to see me. Hurry.
58 for Mike. 58. 58 for Mike.
Hurry.
58, right over.
They go play action. Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Dancing to his left. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And he moved left there, Charles. Little danger play. He didn't throw toward that left side, went over the middle. Got the 6, though.
Yeah, he seems like the type of guy that... Anyway, on this one, he got away without getting burned.
This game back with it, a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On first down, Lincoln. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Jets.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike.
He don't know no better.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike.
Yo, go.
2nd and 6.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. DJ Chark on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jets will extend their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
180. Run.
58's the Mike. 58's the Mike.
Hurry.
58's the Mike. 58.
Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
58, right over there.
Hey, Alpha.
58, right there.
You remember me? Let's go, baby.
Hey, 58 is the Mike. Going 58's the Mike.
Go.
Operating from the gun, Barnes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. We find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Mayfield now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. First and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
So in jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Quinnen Williams in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him.
Hey, Charlie.
Throwing on second and long. Mayfield. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
58, boys, 58. 58, it's Mike.
Regular.
Check 24, check 24.
Alert, 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 alert.
Third and long for Mayfield. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's fourth down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
Hey, seam 6. Hurry.
Mayfield to throw for it on fourth. Completes it to Samuel. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down. Flush, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Quinnen Williams in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Run. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Watch twist. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Hey, hurry. Go 58's the mic. We ain't giving up nothing today.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming.
I got it.
Now Mayfield.
Check safety.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Go.
58's the mic. Here we go.
Kings. I got it.
Throwing, Mayfield. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 12. And the return will stop right around the 25. Not that time for Watkins. first possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
I got him. Strong right, strong right, strong right.
Hey, zoom.
4 down. Check, check. 58, boys, 58. 58 is Mike.
Yeah.
To throw on second down, Barnes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46.
No, no, no.
General West.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Check, check, check.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Protein spill.
Check 43.
Hey, orbit. Ready.
2nd and 5. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
But enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down.
I got you, Pop. Check 26, check 26.
Greystone travel. Get it.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Only a yard on the gain there as time will run out on this 3rd quarter of play. And we're back now here in Cleveland as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. So possession goes over here on the punt. And this offense is going to take over at their own 20-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
Hurry.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Now a handoff looking right.
Let's go, defense.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down to the 16-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second down. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. They go for just 1 here as it's up and good. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. This defense really clamping down. Although they're losing the game still, this second half has been theirs.
And they're winning it. I almost equate it to being a boxer. And whenever you see a good fight, the guy who...
A big seam, and he might go all the way. Past the 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Leonard Fournette, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the... The Browns drive about to get started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give him a lot of confidence to help turn things around. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And even playing on the road, the class of this ball club just too much to overcome.
Yeah, and deep down, I think even the fans knew how this one was going to turn out. All right, they just came to support their team, hope they'd see some good football, and they did. But they didn't really expect their team to win. In fact, they probably came in and said, let's win the tailgate, because that's where we have the advantage, and I bet they did that.
So for the Jets, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they come back to the pack a bit as their record falls to 7-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You